What is going on, everybody? This is Jeff Arthur from South Jersey. I decided to jump back on here ever since I saw Tim and Scotty doing their videos. I'm like, you know what? Let me hop back on here. So I'm going to bring to you our first adventure in the middle of a nor'easter. So it's actually done a little bit. It actually was all last night and petering out, as you can see now. Barely any flurries dropping at this point. But it's about 12 or 1 p.m. And we're going to step out and I'm going to show you some palms that are not too far away from here. We're about 15 minutes from Philadelphia, for those that don't know. And this is the most snow that we have received this year yet. We've had a couple storms, but they were nothing more than the 1 to 3 inch variety, and it would melt within the next 2 days after it snowed. But this looks like it might be sticking around a little longer, at least to the end of the week when we hit the upper 50s again. So we're gonna go check out those palms that are located in a solid 7A, maybe even a debatable 7B. I know this winter has been not too bad thus far. So we're gonna check out those palms and you're gonna be able to see what South Jersey palms look like in a nor'easter. All right. Wow, they haven't even freaking shoveled the sidewalk yet. I guess I'm gonna go this way. Go right through the grass. Ooh. Oh man. This is definitely about 6 inches, maybe 7. Ooh. All right. And of course, I am all the way in the overflow parking lot, so we're gonna make our way over there, get in the car, and check out these palms. Yo, so what's up, everybody? It is actually now, I think it's Wednesday. It's now Wednesday. So the beginning of that video was actually in Saturday, wherein the nor'easter was raging, and we were getting, I think we got about like 6 to 7 inches of snow. So it's now Saturday. I went out to my car to go take this video of these palms in the middle of the nor'easter as I had planned, and my car wouldn't start. I was cleaning the snow off my car. I had actually started it, and I was cleaning the snow off my car, and it just shut down. Something about the fuse box on top of my battery, something stupid like that. But I am back. This is my car. So I got it back from the dealer. Not too bad. But so it's Wednesday. There is still snow on the ground, but I figured I should get out here and do this video because the whole point was to do the palms in the snow. But the snow is fast melting. It's gonna be 45 degrees today, and I think 55 the next 2 days. So yeah, so I was like, I better get out there now so that we can do this in the snow. So here we are, Wednesday. Let's try this again. All right, y'all, we finally made it. Let's go check it out. Ooh, it's a little deeper than I thought it was gonna be. All right, we're here. This is Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and these palms are planted at the Cherry Hill Public Library. For anyone that might be watching this that's out of state, for some reason people know what Cherry Hill is. Usually when I travel out of state, I mention Philadelphia as just an easier way to identify kind of where I'm from, because Philadelphia is about 15 minutes that way, not very far. But sometimes I throw out, you know, the local town. They usually don't get that, but for some reason they seem to get Cherry Hill, which is very odd. But anyway, these beautiful palms were planted by Steve Silberstein, very, very famous local palm and plant aficionado. here. It's a little steep, a little deep here. And he's well known for planting great palm plantings around the area. Obviously, this is pretty much a south-facing location here, and these palms are planted flush up against what looks to be a very warm brick wall and microclimate. Here is a musubazu. Obviously, that dies down to the ground as early as the first couple frosts, but it looked like it was probably a pretty good height when it was full size. So that'll probably be coming up sometime maybe in May or so. So Steve said that he planted here Sable Louisianas, Sable Minors, and Trachycarpus, some Coloquacia, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, and some, what else did he say? He said, drawing a blank on the last one. But anyway, so looks like they have some seed left over from last season. So I'm not a good expert on identifying palms, at least the variations between the different sables, that is. So to me, I'm not sure. I'll probably hold off on a guess until I see the other ones. Here goes the Trachy. Now, Trachys are very interesting in South Jersey. Steve said he planted these about 8 years ago. So that is just hitting up against what I feel is the limit for Trachycarpus fortunei unprotected in South Jersey. 8 years to a decade has been what I have observed. Not like I had a lot of sample sizes, but the ones that I've seen in Cape May, the ones that I've seen also planted in Palmyra, they lasted just about that long. So 8 years ago, so that's probably about like 20, what's that, like 2013 or so. I don't know that we've had really too bad of a winter since then. So I'm not sure what these palms have seen. I know that when I was still living at my dad's house, I've been out of my dad's house for about 6 years now. I moved out when I was 30. I'm 35 now. There was one night when I was still at my dad's house. I remember it because it was the very first time ever that I actually experienced a negative temperature. Not wind chill, but a negative air temperature. And that is in my 35 years of life. So, negative below zero temperatures are rare here. This is a zone 7A, could be actually a zone 7B, not sure. This actually might be the Louisiana because the way that it looks different than that other palm. So the leaves just look thicker. Look at this crop of seeds. It's awesome. So that actually might be the Louisiana that he planted. They look good. Looks like it's forming a little bit of a trunk there. Trachy looks good to give you a little view of the trunk. Doesn't look like, well, you probably won't see the damage until probably March or April anyway, but I can imagine it'd be too much. Jeez, snow so deep. I had to get out here because the next 2 days, like I said, it's going to be 55, 45 today. Feels good out here right now. All I have on is a light coat. So it's supposed to hit 45 today, and then later on 55 the next day and 55 the other day. Okay, so it looks like, so that definitely looks like a minor there. That's a young one. Young minor there. Another minor here. Looking good. And here's another minor. looks like a small trekkie. Look at this little guy. Wonder how he's gonna do. I see a little bit of yellowing. I don't know if that's like a little bit of damage or not, but it looks good. This looks like a Louisiana. Just, geez, that looks, love that trunk. Look at that. Really nice trunk here. Big, huge leaves. My hand comparison. I have a pretty decent sized hands. I can palm a basketball. So, nice. And I think more Louisianas. And this one, jeez, this one's taller than me. Up at the top there. Oop. And another trackie. Looks like there's one more. And this is, like I said, once again, this is at the Cherry Hill Public Library. Oof. Man, the snow is deep. So you got one more here. Looks like a banana musabazu's there. One more right here in the corner. Looking good. Awesome. See, the snow's already started to melt here. So I was glad I was able to get out. I wanted to get it in the middle of the storm, but it is what it is. I can give you one more shot of these awesome palms, South Jersey palms in January. So the night of the nor'easter did drop down to 9 degrees, and I believe that is the lowest temperature that we've seen thus far. So right now we're sitting at a high, like a 7D, which is not too uncommon here. This actually might be, according to the new map, a 7B. There's a crepe myrtle there, small one. So, you know, February, sometimes, you know, February, we don't really get too much crazy cold in February. A lot of the times what February is to us is the snowiest month of the year. That's when the nor'easters come through and they really dump on us. So not really anticipating too much as far as extreme cold is concerned. And then the sun's, you know, getting higher and higher in the sky. And I'm anticipating we'll see a lot more 50-degree weather this month. So things are looking up, really. And then on to March and April, and much warmer weather. But all right, cool. I was happy to be able to get out here, show you guys this, and I'll be making more videos. There's other palmy locations that I know of. Some of them by Steve, and some of them not by Steve. You know, I sometimes, if you pay attention, sometimes you do find some things that there's some palm enthusiasts out there that, you know, that we don't know about. And I found a couple, and I might be knocking on some doors soon. So, all right, thanks guys. Stay tuned.